Okay.
Now we are live.
Yes, we are live. Let's wait a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay, I think we've got a few people joining us
Joining.
already. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's absolutely interesting to see. Oh, we've got 3 people who have just joined. That's
4 people.
great. So we are expecting more people to join today's live session. Okay, so guys, make sure to share this live with your friends around you so that they can get benefit from today's session, which is going to be very interesting.
Yes, it is. So, also, everyone, let us know where you're coming from in the comments. Would love
Absolutely.
to see who you are, where you're from. Okay. Maria, Fernanda, greetings from Spain. Hi, Maria. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. Do you know what? I think we should get started, and when people come, let them come and they'll join in from where we
Absolutely.
start.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to welcome everybody to this live stream. Today we have a guest speaker that's going to come and join us, English with Rael. I'm sure many of you guys know him already. He has a lovely Instagram channel where he teaches people how to learn English. We are also here on behalf of Oxford University Press, Learning English with Oxford. If you have never seen our page before, do go ahead and follow us. I'm going to put a link in the comments so that you're going to be able to, follow us on all of our different platforms. We're trying to help English language learners learn English. So we're going to post some useful resources. We're going to have many sessions like this as well going forward. And we've got a lineup of future sessions coming up. So if you do enjoy this session, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. So I just want to welcome English with Rael. Welcome to our channel. We're really happy to have you here. We've worked with you before and you do some incredible, amazing work.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jessica. So first and foremost, thanks a lot to Learning English with Oxford for arranging this live session, which will be very, very beneficial for the language learners all around the world in order to improve their English skills. So I'm very delighted to join this live session today, and hopefully we can see a lot of our followers joining us today.
Mm-hmm. And just for your guys' information, I just want to let you know that English with Rael will have a few more sessions. So if you do enjoy the session, make sure you sign up to the next one because he will be
Absolutely.
giving you more knowledge in learning English.
We're going to
So,
have 2 more sessions apart from this one, so make sure to join all of them.
yeah. So Rael, where are you joining us from?
So now I'm joining this live. I'm in London. So I'm doing my master's degree. I'm in applied linguistics and English language teaching at King's College London. So now I am having this live session with you guys from London. So we'd like to hear from you guys as well. Where are you joining this live from? Please let us know in the chat.
Okay, so we've got.
How about you, Jessica? So I
Oh,
think our audience should know about that as well. Yeah,
okay. So, hello, guys. I'm Jess. I work behind the scenes for Learning English with Oxford. I work with a team to produce content for you guys. I know many of you guys in the inbox always ask us, "Are you a real person?" We are real people. So if you do message us, we will be responding, and we are not a robot. We're not robots.
no,
So.
not at all.
Hello, my name is Jess, and you'll be seeing me in the other live streams as well. I'm really excited for this session. Do you want to tell us what this session is about?
Yeah, absolutely. So in today's live session, we are looking at some of the most common mistakes that students usually make. So I think it's going to be one of the most important live session that students must watch. So
Mhm.
now let's ask the student to see where are they joining this live from. So yeah, guys, let us know in the chat, please.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We have people from all over the world.
That's absolutely fascinating. So hello from Bulgaria, Rosika. Thanks a lot for joining.
Yeah. Mhm.
From Philippines. Perfect.
Listen, nice to
Hello.
meet you. We're really happy to have you here.
Kurdistan, Iraq. Thanks a lot for joining from Kurdistan, Iraq. Jafar from India. Okay, thanks a lot for joining.
Okay.
Okay, from Brazil. That's great. Different continents, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay, I think we've got a few people in the live stream. I know some of you guys are sending this over to your friends, but I think we're going to get started. Don't worry, you can
Yeah,
always
absolutely.
recording after. Okay, I'm going to hand you the stage and I'm going to let
Mhm.
you get started. I'll see you guys back in a bit. Take care. Enjoy the
All right.
session.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. All right, guys. So I would like to start today's live session with this question. So I'd like you guys to answer this question in the chat. So the question is, are you afraid of making mistakes while speaking? If yes, please let me know in the comments. And I'm going to read out some comments. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at the comments. Okay. I will read the question again. Are you afraid of making mistakes while speaking? If yes, please let me know in the comments. All right. Yes. Okay. So why are you afraid of making mistakes? Someone is saying, okay. All right. Maria is saying, no, I think mistakes are normal in the learning process. That's absolutely right. Okay. So we've got Bilal saying yes. Okay. Yes, I am. And if you can explain why are you afraid of making mistakes? All right. Yes, for sure. Okay. Absolutely. Most of the times I write messages just to avoid speaking. I know that feeling. There are a lot of students who are very good at writing, but when it comes to speaking, they can't speak the language because they are afraid of making mistakes. And that's absolutely okay, guys. Okay. So, the idea of today's session is not to embarrass anyone, but to encourage all the English language learners in order not to be afraid of making mistakes while speaking. So, I just want to tell you that it's totally okay to make mistakes because mistakes are part of your language learning journey. So, you should not be afraid of it at all, okay? Because I can see some of the comments, some of you are saying we are afraid of making mistakes because some people don't have any patience. That's what Vanessa is saying. Well, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Just let's have a look at I'm okay. From Syria, okay, don't have someone to practice with. Writing is the most difficult part, especially the grammar. So don't worry. In today's live session, we're going to cover some mistakes related to grammar, vocabulary, on sentence structure. So don't worry. Okay. So guys, now let's dive into today's session. Okay. Just okay. Just let me add this. Okay, guys, can you see my screen? I just want to hear from you guys. Guys, can you see my screen right now? If yes, please let me know in the comments. Okay, please let us know in the comments if you can see my screen right now. It says the most common mistakes. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, now, so I would like to tell you something very important from the very beginning. So at the end, we're going to have 15 questions in today's live session, and at the end of this session, um, we're going to have a fun challenge for you guys to see how many of them you've got right. So let's see who can get the highest score. So make sure to actively participate in today's session by writing down the right answers in the chat. Okay, ready? Please let me know in the comments. If you guys ready, we're going to start the lesson right away. Ready, everyone? Yeah. Please let me know the chat. Yes. May saying yes. Okay, great. Are you super excited? So, okay, perfect. Okay, ready, ready. Okay. So now let's get started. Okay, guys, now I'm going to read out the question for you. Okay. And then you're going to choose one of the right options here. Okay. So the first question is I with you. So which one is the right answer? I agrees with you. I am agree with you. I agree with you, or I was agree with you. So make sure to choose the right answer. Okay. So you can type the right answer in the chat. Oh, wow. You guys are very smart. Okay. Okay. All right. So some of you have got it right away. Wow, we've got a lot of smart followers joining us today. That's great. Okay. All right. So this is one of the most common mistakes that students usually make. So the right answer is, all right, the right answer is, okay, let me choose one. That's correct. Okay, May is saying C. I agree with you. That's absolutely right. Thanks a lot, May. That's the correct answer. You should say I agree with you. So one of the most common mistakes that students usually make, especially while speaking, is this one. I am agree with you. It's not correct to say I am agree with you because agree is a verb, it's not an adjective. So agree is not like the other adjective, like I am smart, I am quiet, I am happy, I am sad. So agree is a verb, not an adjective. So you can't say I am agree with you. I hear this mistake all the time, especially while having a debate. For example, I still remember I asked the students this question. I believe it's important for everyone to travel once a year. And one of the students said, teacher, I am agree with you. So, yeah, I totally understand your meaning. I know what you're trying to say. But if you want to sound more natural, if you want to sound more correct, it's better for you to say, I agree with you. Okay, because I am agree with you is not grammatically true, but people can understand you. That's absolutely normal. That's absolutely okay. It's understandable. But the correct version of it is, I agree with you. So, guys, have you made this mistake before? Please let me know in the comments. Have you ever said, I agree with you, especially while speaking? If yes, please let me know in the comments. Have you ever made this mistake? So let's see if you guys have made this mistake before. Okay. So guys, I'm going to read out your comments. So make sure to tell us if you have made this mistake before. Hua is saying yes. Okay. So do you remember any situations where you've made this mistake, Hua? Okay. So someone is saying Spanish students make this mistake because in Spanish we use the verb está to be. Okay. Okay. That's interesting fact. Okay. Yeah. So many times Dastan Kurdi is saying yes so many times. So Shadi is saying no. Okay. All right. It seems that this is a very common mistake. All right. So now, moving on. Okay. So now we've got the second one. She me a joke. She told me a joke. She took me a joke. She sent me a joke, or she had me a joke. Make sure to write down the correct answer in the comments. Again, this is one of uh, the most common mistakes that students usually make, especially while speaking, I guess. Yeah. Type the right answer in the comments, please. Okay. Let's see. Oh, guys, you guys are very smart. But okay, let's see how many of you can get it right now. Okay, great. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. But guys, please do not look at each other's comments. Make sure to depend on yourself fully. All right? This is just to test your English. Okay? It's okay to make a mistake, even in the chat. So, the right answer is that's correct, Muhammad. She told me a joke. That's correct. Well done to you. So, again, this is another common mistake that students usually make. So, uh, students usually say, she said me a joke or she said me the truth. So, that's not correct. In English language, tell usually goes with a joke, okay? Usually tell someone something, okay? So you should say, she told me a joke, not she said me a joke, okay? Usually we use say when you report exactly what someone has already said or has already spoken. So it's better for you to say, she told me a joke, not she said me a joke. That's not correct to say. That doesn't sound natural. Yeah, people can understand you if you say this, but you don't sound very natural to that person if you say, she said me a joke. Okay. So the right answer is, she told me a joke. Okay. Great. Now, the next one. I have, mm, I have brown. I have a brown hair. I have brown hair. Or I have hair brown. Now, I want you guys to type the right answer in the chat. Okay. Let's see, we can get it right. Again, and as I told you, please do not look at each other's comments. Just try to depend on yourself fully, please. Okay? Because in the end, we're going to have a challenge to see who can get the highest score. Okay? So again, this is another common mistake that students usually make. I've heard of this a lot. Well, yeah, this is a very common mistake. Okay. So, all right, perfect. Most of you are very, very smart. Well done to you guys. I'm very delighted that I can see a lot of right answers in the chat box right now. Okay, so the right answer is, that's correct. Well, sorry, this is not correct. Guys, do you think this is correct to say? Well, yeah, that's right. The right answer is C. I have brown hair. It's not correct to say I have a brown hair. All right. So the right answer is I have brown hair. So I want you guys to tell me why it is not correct to say I have a brown hair. Why it is not correct to say I have a brown hair? Can you type it down in the comments? Why it is correct to say I have brown hair, not I have a brown hair? Okay. Let's see if you can get the explanation by one of you in the comments. Why is it correct to say I have brown hair, not I have a brown hair? Someone is saying why. I will tell you why. Okay, Hadi, don't worry. Well, okay, that's correct because that's correct because hair is uncountable. That's correct. You cannot measure, right? You cannot measure your hair. So we can't say, I have a brown hair because hair is uncountable. Absolutely right. Just like water, for example, we cannot say like a water, right? But if you say a water, it changes the meaning, right? You mean a bottle of water. But um, it's not correct to say I have a brown hair or I have a white hair because hair is uncountable. Okay. So, for example, rice. You can't say a rice. You should say rice, right? So yeah. So someone is saying because in Brazil we do not use articles before. Well, yeah, that's absolutely right. So again, as I said, hair is uncountable. So it's not correct to say I have a brown hair. So just I have brown hair. Okay. Great. So now I want you guys to write down a right sentence as well in the comments, please. Try to use this word hair in the comment section. Okay. What type of hair do you have? What color is your hair? Write it down in the comments, please. Okay. For example, me myself, I've got brown hair, not a brown hair. I've got brown hair. How about you guys? What's the color of your hair? Write it down in the comments, please. Okay. All right. Okay. But in a full sentence, please. Okay. I have black hair. That's great. I've okay. I've got short black hair. Perfect. Without a. That's correct. Well done to you. Okay. I have red hair. That's absolutely great. Well done to you. I've got black hair. That's right. Okay. That's great. Well done to you. Okay. Perfect. You've learned this mistake very well. Well done to you guys. Do you see this? How you can learn from your mistakes? Perfect. Okay. Moving on. I know this is going to be a very controversial sentence, but I'm sorry, guys. I just want you guys to understand and remember this common mistake, okay? Because students usually make this mistake. Messi is than Ronaldo. Messi is very better than Ronaldo. Messi is more better than Ronaldo. Messi is most better than Ronaldo, or Messi is much better than Ronaldo. Okay? This is just an example, guys. Okay? I'm sorry if I make some of you upset today. So, what is the right answer? Okay. This is a very common mistake. I hear this mistake all the time. Okay. All right. Okay. That's very funny. Well, yeah. Okay. So, the right answer is the right answer is D. That's right. Messi is much better than Ronaldo. I've seen a very funny comment. Just, yeah. Solaf. Solaf is saying D is the right answer, but the sentence is not correct. I know what he's trying to say. Yeah, I know for some of you, Ronaldo might be much better than Messi, but you're right. Yeah. So the right answer is, guys, is much better. That's correct. Messi is much better than Ronaldo. I know grammatically this is true, but in real life, I know. So you've got your own opinion to say which one is correct. But the right grammatically, what I can tell you is, yeah, A is much better than the B. Okay. So yeah. So this is a very common mistake. Students usually say, "My phone is more better than yours." Okay, this is a very common mistake. So it's not correct in English to say more better because better is already a comparative adjective, right? So in some languages, you might be saying very better, right? Okay, and that's not correct either. Okay, so in English language, you can say it's much better, or it's much faster, or it's much easier, or we can say it's far easier. Okay, far easier can also be said, okay, but not very easier or more easier or more faster or very faster. You can either say much faster or far easier, okay, or way easier, okay? So now I would like you guys to use this structure, okay, much better, much plus a comparative adjective, and use it in a meaningful sentence, please. But a full sentence, okay? It can be any sentences, not Messi or Ronaldo. It can be any other sentences, okay? For example, easier, faster, quicker, nicer, okay? try to use it in the comment section, please. Okay. And I'm going to choose one of the sentences and I will read it out. Okay. Right. Okay, that's correct. Well done to you. We can say his English is much better than mine. That's correct. Okay, than my English. That's correct. Okay, perfect. Okay, so okay, I'm expecting more comments from you guys. Well, this is a funny one. Ronaldo is much better than Messi. Well, yeah, that's your opinion. Absolutely. Okay. Brilliant. I love this sentence. Elephants are much bigger than tigers. That's great. Well done to you. Um, okay. Okay, great. This brilliant. This road is much longer than the other one. Okay, that's correct. Well done to you. Um, okay. My car is much or far faster than yours. That's also correct. Okay. Thank you very much for this nice compliment. But I'm not going to show you this comment, but thank you very much, Govar, for your nice compliment. Um, Someone is saying reading is much better than writing. Okay, great. Um, okay. My book is much better than my friends. That's also correct. Well done to you. Um, okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I cannot read all the comments. I see some of the comments. Okay, great. I see very funny comments, by the way. Um, I love this comment. Okay, this car is much okay, guys. Is it correct to say this? This car is much comfortable than that car. Is it correct to say this car is much comfortable than that car? What's the mistake here? Can you guys spot the mistake? Is there anything missing here? Okay. I want you guys to type it in the comments. What's the mistake here? Okay. So now I'm saying this car is much comfortable than that car. Is it correct to say this? Okay. Okay. All right. I want you guys to type the full sentence, please. The correct one. Okay. This car is much comfortable than that car. There is something missing, right? You can say this car, okay, much more comfortable. Absolutely. Okay. This car is much more comfortable than that car. Okay. So you should use more here because we've got comfortable, right? It has more than two syllables, right? So you should use more with it. Okay. Great. Thank you very much. So now moving on. Okay. So another one is we discuss the problem, from the problem, about the problem, or in the problem. Again, this is another common mistake. So what is the right answer? Please let me know in the comments. All right. So yeah, guys, please make sure to write down the right answer very quickly. Okay. All right. Okay. We discussed. Okay. So make sure to type your answers very quickly, please. So the right answer is, that's correct. The right answer is C. No, sorry, not C. Okay, sorry. The right answer is, I gotta confuse myself. Sorry. It's A. The right answer is A. We discussed the problem. Okay. So I just want to explain this. This is a very common mistake. I know in your native language, you might be saying, we discussed about something, right? But in English language, we can't say we discuss about something, okay? Because discuss is a verb. If you use a verb, we don't need to use any prepositions. You should just say, we discussed something, okay? We discussed the problem. So the right answer is, we discussed the problem. But if you use discuss as a noun, which is a discussion, and then you can use about. Even I made a video about this. If you check my um, Instagram page or Facebook page, you can see this reel, okay? The difference between these two. So discuss is a verb. If you use it as a verb, we don't need any prepositions. We discuss something. We discuss the problem. We discuss the weather. We discuss anything, okay? But if you use it as a noun, a discussion, and then you can say about something. For example, that sentence we can say, we had a discussion about the problem. Okay. Is that clear now? Okay. Brilliant. That's correct. That's right. Okay. So now moving on. Yeah. Now this one. This is another common mistake. He's married a dentist. What is the right answer? Write down in the comments, please. He's married a dentist. Okay, so the right answer is okay. Yeah, this is another common mistake. I know. Yeah, okay. So the right answer is he's married. Sorry, just let me. Yes, that's correct. He's married to a dentist. That's right. I think some of you have written down this comment. He's married with a dentist. In your native language, you might be saying with, but in English, it's not correct to say married with. Okay. So just he is married to a dentist. Okay. Usually, this word married goes with to, not with. Okay. For example, we can say, I got married to one of my friends last year. Okay. Not with one of my friends. Okay. But in your native language, you might be saying with, but in English, is not correct to say get married with. Just get married to. Okay. Great. So now, another one is, this is a very common mistake. Have you got a car? This is student A. Have you got a car? Student B is saying, yes, I do. Yes, I have. Yes, I did. Or yes, I has. What is the right answer? Please type it down in the comments. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, some of you got it right away. That's interesting. You guys are very, very smart. Well done to you. You guys are very quick. Well done. Well done. Okay, well done to you. Okay, so this is very confusing. I know. I know. You guys may get it confused with another structure, right? Okay, so let's see. Okay. All right. So the right answer is that's correct. That's correct. Well done. So just let me pop one of yeah. Okay. So the right answer is yes, I have. Perfect. Okay. So this is a very common mistake. I know most of you have written down this one. Yes, I do. So it's not correct in English to say to answer this question. Yes, I do. For example, if someone asks you, "Have you got a car?" It's not correct to say yes, I do. Okay, or no, I don't. It's not correct to say this. Um, it's correct to say yes, I have. Okay. It's very clear because the question starts with have you got, not do you have, right? Because I know why you guys got it confused, because if someone asks you, do you have a car, especially in American English, so you can say yes, I do, or no, I don't. But this structure is more common in British English, okay? So if someone asks you, have you got a car or have you got a house? You can say, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Okay? This is how you should answer this question. So, guys, have you ever made this mistake before? If yes, please let me know. Okay. Did you know the difference before? Or you just learned it now? Please let me know in the comments. Okay. Okay. So Gami's saying, yes, I've made this mistake before. Okay. Brilliant. Yes. Yes, right now. So you understand now, Iman. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Right now you know the difference, right? Perfect. Guys, now do you get the difference? Okay. Yes, I've made this mistake before. Now I know about it. I'm very delighted to hear this. This is what this session is all about. To know about your past mistakes so that you avoid them in the future. Brilliant. Okay. So moving on. Okay. So okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. The next one is the more you practice, the you'll be. The more you practice, the good you'll be, the well you'll be, the more better you'll be, or the better you'll be. So, what is the right answer? Please let me know in the comments. I think this one is easy, right? But it's going to be more difficult just in a few minutes. Hang in there. Okay. All right. So, okay, the right answer is, guys, make sure to type it down as soon as possible. So the more you practice, the right answer is, that's correct, Shadia. The more you practice, the better you'll be. Okay, this is a very common mistake. Students usually say the more you practice, the good or the well you'll be. Okay, but that's not correct. We've got this fixed structure. The okay, the more okay. For example, the more you speak, the better you'll be, that plus a comparative adjective, okay, that you should use. Okay, so you can't use just a normal word like the good, the well, adverb. Okay, you should just use um the comparative adjectives or adverbs. All right, for example, the more you speak, the less fear you have. All right, so this is how you should use this structure. So now it's your turn. I want you guys to use this structure. The more you write, the faster you'll be, or the better you'll be, or whatever you like. Okay, so make sure to write down a meaningful sentence in the comments, please. This is a structure you can see here on the slide. The more subject verb, the better, the more, the less subject plus the verb. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry guys, I cannot read all of your comments. I know someone's saying, why don't you read my comments? Guys, there are a lot of comments. So I love this comment. The more you are okay, the more you run, the faster you'll be. That's correct. Well done. Okay. Oh, I love this sentence. Perfect. The more you know, the better you understand the issue. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. I love this sentence as well. Okay. The bigger discount supermarkets offer, the more people will shop there. Perfect. That's correct. I love this sentence. The more knowledge you get, the more confident you become. Absolutely correct. Well done. I'm happy you guys are learning very fast. So that means you guys are quick learners. I'm very happy. Very delighted to see your progress right away. Okay, moving on, guys. Now I gave up sugar. I gave up eating sugar. I gave up from eating sugar. I gave up at eating sugar, or I gave up in eating sugar. What is the right answer? Please let me know in the comments. Okay. All right, just to remind you guys, we're going to have a challenge at the end of the session, so please take note of your right answers. Okay, let's see how many of them you have got right, and let's see who can get the highest score in the end. Okay, so I gave up. The right answer is that's correct. Okay, yeah, okay, the right answer is, so that's right. A, eating. I gave up eating sugar. Okay. So students usually say I gave up from something. Okay. That's not correct. After give up, if you use a verb, you should not use any prepositions. Just give up, verb ing. I give up smoking. I give up running. I give up swimming. I give up plus verb ing. Okay. You should not use any prepositions after give up. Okay. So what do you guys want to give up? Okay. So think about a bad habit that you have. Okay. And you want to give up. Okay. We can write it down. I love this. Okay. I love this quick comment. I gave up scrolling um, on the social media platforms. That's correct. Well done to you. Okay. It's not correct to say I give. Okay. Perfect. I never give up eating sugar. Well, I hope you give up eating sugar. Um, this sentence, I gave up lending money. Okay, good. Okay. So guys, I just want you guys to write down more comments, please. Um, well, I gave up drinking. Great. Um, I give up using social media platforms. Please don't give up. Please do not give up watching our live streams. Okay, please don't give up watching them because you can get benefit from them. Okay, try to keep watching Teaching English with Oxford and English with Rael, please. Okay, brilliant. So I love this sentence. I gave up eating junk food. That's a very good thing to do. Well done to you. Okay, great. Now moving on. Okay, we're going to have some more common mistakes as well. Okay, I had mm, a meal. I had a fast meal. I had a speedy meal. I had a quick meal, or I had a fleeting meal. What is the correct answer? Please let me know in the comments. Okay. So the right answer is, okay, be quick, guys. Please don't be slow, please. Just make sure to be as fast as you can be when it comes to typing down the right answers. Okay, so the right answer is, okay, this is a very common mistake again. Yeah, that's correct. So I had a quick meal. That's correct. Well done to you. Okay. So usually with meal, you should use quick. We cannot say a fast meal, right? So it depends on the word. Okay. Meal. You can't say I had a quick. I had a fast meal. It's not correct to say this. So you should say I had a quick meal. But guys, do you think it's correct to say I have a quick car or a fast car? Okay, which one is correct to say? I've got a quick or I've got a fast car. Which one is correct to say? Okay, let me know in the comments. Is it correct to say my car is quick or my car is fast? Which one is the correct answer? That's correct. I have a yeah. Okay, okay. Yes, that's right. That's right. A fast car, right? So it depends on the noun, right? So this is fixed, right? Okay, great. Or like it's not correct to say I had got a fast response from my colleague. You should say I had a quick response from my colleague. Okay, so it depends on the noun. Okay, so what's specific? Okay, so this is a very, very common mistake. I hear this a lot. Even I made a video about this, by the way. So Sam is a good cook, cooker, cooking, or cooked. This is a very, very common mistake. Um, yeah. and then I will show it to you visually what I mean by this. Okay, what is the right answer? I don't know if you have watched my videos before, you can guess it right away. Okay, so Sam is a good cook. I know, yeah, most of you are confused, right? You can't say, okay, is it Sam is a good cook or a good cooker, right? You see, I've seen the mistake right away because it's a very common one, right? I know why you've got it wrong. I can understand that because you've got some fixed rules inside your head and you think that this is correct for all the other words in English, right? So the right answer, but remember, Sam is a human being. Okay, it's not an object. That's right. So, Sam is a good cook, not a cooker. I know. I've seen a lot of you writing down this comment. Sam is a good cooker. So just let me visually show it to you why it's not correct to say this. Just hang in there. Yes. Okay. So we've got a cook, okay, which means a chef, someone who knows how to cook, okay. And we've got a cooker, which is an object. I don't know if you watched this video, which I have posted on my social media platforms. I said, I'm not a cooker. This is a cooker. But when I was pointing at the object, I said, I am a human being. I am a cook. Have you seen that video? If yes, please let me know in the comments. Okay. So the right answer is I am a good cook, or Sam is a good cook. Okay. Cooker is the object, is the device that you can cook things on, right? Okay. But cook is the person. All right. So now, yeah, that's right. A cooker means a stove. Well done. Yeah, that's right. A cooker is a synonym of a stove. That's absolutely correct. Well done to you. Okay, great. So, um, yeah, now you get the idea, right? So tell me, are you a good cook? If yes, please let me know in the comments. Do you know how to cook very well? But please don't say I'm a good cooker. That's not correct to say I'm a good cooker. So please don't say this at all, okay? Because it would be very confusing, especially while speaking. Okay. Yes, I've watched that video before. I'm happy to hear that. Okay. All right, okay, good. You know how to cook fast food, right? Great. Uh, okay. Someone is saying, no, I'm not a good cook. I hope you can be a good cook in the future because you need it, right? Everyone should be a good cook. Okay. Okay, great. So, moving on. Another common mistake. Well, I've posted a reel about this common mistake as well. If you've seen that video before or that reel, you know the right answer right away. So Sam is a good coffee maker, barista, coffee make, or coffee. Okay. What is the right answer? Okay. Sam, again, remember, Sam is a human being. Just this is a hint for you guys. Sam is a human being. So Sam is a good coffee maker, coffee make, barista, or coffeeer. Okay. All right. Okay. So shall I reveal the right answer? Jessica, shall I reveal the right answer to our audience?
Yes, please. Let's
Well,
go ahead and reveal.
it's a very common mistake, Jessica. I've
So
had.
I reveal the answer?
Well, why not? That'll be interesting. Let's do it.
I think it is B.
Exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
barista, right? So, have you ever heard of this common mistake, Jessica?
I've heard people say coffee maker. And
Exactly.
technically, I'll understand what it is that they say when they say coffee maker. But as you
Yeah,
have revealed, a
because
coffee maker is an actual item, it's a noun.
Exactly. If they can see, guys, can you see these items here? And then you know the difference, right? Coffee maker is the object, is the item, but barista is the person who serves in a cafe, right? Someone who serves coffee in a cafe. So we call that person a barista, not a coffee maker. So, Jessica, have you seen one of my videos that I have
I
posted?
have. I have
Yeah,
come
I
across it. Yeah.
yeah. There was a guy, one of my colleagues. He was acting as a customer, and I was acting as a um, barista. Okay, so he said, "Hey, hey, coffee maker, coffee maker." I said, "Excuse me, I'm not a coffee maker. This is a coffee maker. I'm a human being. I'm a barista." So,
Hmm.
yeah, this is a very confusing one for students. So, please, guys, do not make this mistake. I know why they are making this mistake, Jessica, right? Because they see this ER, right? And they think that any words that take ER, that would be a noun person, which is not right, right? We've got a lot of exceptions in English, right?
Just like the
So,
previous one with the cooker, also ends in
exactly.
er.
Exactly, right? So yeah, when they see that suffix er, yeah, it's correct. For example, speak, speaker, yeah, it becomes a noun. It becomes a noun person. But this is not true for all the other words, right? We've got some exceptions in English, so it's very, very important for you to know those exceptions, right? So
Mhm.
Jessica, thank you for helping me. So now let's do it together more, okay? And we've got this one, guys. So, yeah, this is a very common mistake again. So they are the plane. So can you read the options for them, Jessica?
Yeah. So we've got
Mm,
A, they are in the plane. We've got
mhm.
B, they are on the plane, and they have C, they are at the plane.
The
This
plane.
is a common mistake that people make as well. And on our
Exactly.
YouTube channel, we've got a whole video
Mhm.
on the different prepositions. So if you guys are struggling with this and you get the answer wrong, make sure
Mm,
to go ahead and watch that video. So
absolutely.
we've got loads of answers in the comments.
Yeah. In fact, we've got a lot of smart followers, right? They can guess it
We
right
do.
straight
Maybe
away.
next time we need to get them on stage so that they can do a session with us.
Yeah, absolutely. They're very, very smart. They can replace me actually. Yeah, why not?
Oh,
They can. Yeah,
I think
they.
you're irreplaceable, but sure,
Well,
maybe if you're on holiday, they can go ahead and take your place.
All right. So the right answer is, ladies and gentlemen, the right answer is, Jessica will reveal it to you. So,
They
Jessica,
are nope, just joking. They
uh,
are on the plane.
that's right. They are on the plane. That's
Hmm.
correct. And I will tell you why you should say they are on the plane. Okay. I will tell them later on. Okay. Great. So, guys, thank you very much. So we've got the next one. Jessica, go ahead. You can
Okay,
read it out for them.
so let's go and read through this one. So, is
Mm-hmm.
the correct answer A? He is in the lorry.
Mm-hmm.
B, he is on the lorry, or C, he is at the lorry. Go ahead and type it in the comments. Let us know which one you think is the right answer. Is it
Okay.
A, in, B, on, C, at?
Okay, let's see. What do you think they would write it down? What kind of option do you think they would choose, Jessica, in your opinion?
I think we've got
Yeah.
some smart followers. So,
Okay.
very smart and engaging followers. So, I
So,
believe that they're going to pick
okay.
is
They're going to
in.
pick it very wisely, right?
Mhm,
Okay, great. So, all right, I know it can be very confusing for students, right? So, yeah,
mhm.
in, on, at when it comes to vehicles. So, let's see. All right, Jessica, go ahead.
Okay, so the right answer is A, in. He is in the lorry.
Absolutely. I know our followers are very curious to know why, right? And we're going to explain it later. Okay, so make sure to keep watching this live, please. Okay, another common one. Okay, Jessica.
Okay. They are A, in the train. on the train, or C, at the train?
Okay, great. Let's see.
What do you think the right answer here is?
Uh, okay, let's make it a bit challenging for them. So, I believe we've got train, right? Train, and we've got plane.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they rhyme, right? Train, plane. So, you give me the same option might be
He's
correct.
giving you guys a big, big clue.
Yeah, I gave you a very big clue, but that's not how you should recognize it. I will tell you the best way to recognize the right answer, okay? But yeah, so the right answer is Jessica.
They are on the train.
Absolutely, they are on the train. So, okay. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. On the train, on the train. Perfect. Not in the train, not at the train. That's right. So, now, okay, Jessica, we've got some vehicles in English. Okay, students usually don't know which preposition to use with these kind of vehicles. For example, we've got cars, taxis, coaches, bikes, right? So, for example, I've heard students saying, "I am on the car," okay, or "I am
Mhm.
in the plane," or "I am in the boat," okay. So I would like to tell them the best way to remember this, okay, so that they will never make this mistake ever again in their whole life. So
Okay, so
shall
what
I reveal
advice
it?
would you go ahead and give us? Yes, please. I want to
Yeah,
know as well.
definitely, definitely. Okay, so guys, I'll tell you the right answer very, very easily, and this is a very simple tip. Okay, just keep it in your mind, and that's it. You'll never make this mistake again. Okay. So here is the tip. If you can stand and walk on the vehicle, use on. Again, if you can stand and walk on the vehicle, use on all the time. Like what, Jessica? So just think
Mhm.
about it.
Okay.
Can can you walk? Okay, sorry. Can you stand and walk on the plane?
Technically, yes. Mhm.
Yeah, so you should use on all the time, right? You can stand and walk, just like this flight attendant, right? She can stand and walk, right? So you should use on the plane, right? But if you cannot, again, if you cannot stand and walk on the vehicle, use in. Jessica, can you walk and stand, or can you stand and walk in the
It,
car?
no, you cannot
No,
do that.
right,
It,
right.
you
So
might hurt your head if you do.
exactly. So students should use
In.
in the car, right? So let's give them another test to see if they can guess it right, to see if they can um, know the right answer right away, if they have understood this explanation. Okay. So is it correct to say I am in the bike or I am on the bike? I know this is very confusing. This is very challenging, but let's see if they can guess it right. So, guys,
Okay.
is it correct to say I'm in the bike, okay, or I am on the bike? Which one
And
is correct?
I just want to say that the clue is in within this slide. So if you've
Exactly,
listened to Rael, if you've heard what he said and you understood the explanation, I expect you guys to all get it right.
exactly. I'm in the bike or I am on the bike. Which one do you think is correct? Okay, please let
Okay,
us know in the
we've got some
comments.
smart followers here.
Yeah, let's see. Just based on this explanation that I've just talked about, try to imagine it. You've got a bike, right? You try to ride it. So, can you stand and walk?
You might
So,
hurt yourself doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Just try to put yourself in
Technically,
that.
you can walk beside your bike, but can you walk while you're on the bike?
Yeah. Ah, you do this. Yeah. So the right answer is, well, the right answer is, it should be, that's correct. It should be on the bike. Absolutely. Because you can walk and stand at the same time, right? You can stand and you can walk, right? Great. So the right answer is, I'm on the bike. Another one. How about taxi? Okay, Jessica, you can
Hmm.
ask our followers. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So when it comes to getting inside of a taxi, are
Mm,
you in a taxi or on a taxi? So remember, guys, if you can stand and walk on the vehicle, you use on. If you cannot stand and walk in the vehicle, you use in. So can you stand in a taxi,
mhm.
on a taxi,
All right.
in a taxi, on a taxi? Which one is it?
Yeah, I'm in a taxi or I'm on a taxi. Which one do you think is correct? Please let us know in the comments. Based on this explanation that Jessica and I have just explained it to you. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay, okay. So the right answer is, Jessica,
In a taxi,
absolutely. Why, Jessica?
because you cannot stand inside a taxi. I mean,
Exactly.
if you stand, if you use on a taxi, it would mean that you are on top of it.
Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. So, Jessica, so the last question which I have for our smart students is,
Ooh, does this mean we're coming to an end?
absolutely, yeah, we're coming to end
Okay.
of this session. Okay. So, I've got this question for you guys. As you know, we've had 15 questions, right? Out of 15, how many did you get right? Please be very honest, right, Jessica? They have to be honest. Let us know in the comments. And let's see
Mhm.
who has got the highest score.
To be fair, I feel like we have quite a few smart followers here, so I wouldn't be surprised if many of them got
Mhm.
15 out of 15.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. Please type it in the comments. Okay. Maria, well done to you. 13 out of 15. That's a very good score, Jessica, right?
That is a very good score. We've got
Right?
another one here, Rana, 14.
Ooh, that's brilliant. 14 out of
That's
15.
almost one away from getting every single one right. Okay, we've got
Absolutely.
Trang here as well. He's mentioned that he has 14 out of 15. That's also an impressive
Wow.
score. So well
We've
done.
got, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Emmy. Jessica, read it.
Oh, I got all scores, all score. So you've got all of them right. Well done.
Wow.
Well done,
Perfect.
Ernie.
15 out of
I
15.
think we've got a few more. We've got Sina here as well, who has got all of them right.
Brilliant.
Congratulations.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Charles, you've only got 5 out of 15 because you were late. Don't worry
Mhm.
because we've got more live streams coming up, and I hope that you can make it to the other live streams, and this time you'll be on time so you can get 15 out of 15 because I'm sure it's only because you were late that you've only got 5. So,
Exactly. And they can watch the recorded uh version of this live stream, right? So
and
they
they
can
can
watch
go
it
back to
again.
it. Yeah. So feel free to use this, send it over to your friends. We've also got lots more sessions coming up. And all you have to do is click the link in the comments. You can watch us on YouTube, you can watch us on Facebook. Make sure you are following Learning English with Oxford. And English with Rael will be here with us for the next 2 sessions. And then we've got another person, another guest speaker that is coming. So please stay tuned. Please join us. If you found this very helpful and useful, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We're really excited to see you guys again. And we hope that this has been really helpful. Make sure you're following us on YouTube as well. So we look forward to seeing you
Absolutely.
guys in the next session.
Yeah.
And thank you.
And I would like to hear from them as well. How was today's session? Did you like it? Let's hear some feedback from them, right? Guys, how was today's session? Please let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy
Mhm.
it? Do you think you've learned a lot from today's live session? Please let us know in the comments.
Ooh,
Someone said,
someone's
yeah,
said that we're so informative. So
um,
thank you.
yeah,
Thank you,
delighted
Rael,
to hear
for
that.
being so informative.
Yeah, okay.
Or I just wanted to note as well, all of our other sessions are going to be on different topics. So every time you come, you are going to learn something new.
Absolutely, yeah. And I'm going to be their teacher in the
Yes,
next live session as well, right? So make sure to join.
perfect.
I
Thank you guys for all the wonderful comments.
Perfect. The session was resourceful. Delighted to hear that. Thank
Honey,
you.
that's such a sweet message that you put up there. I love today's session and always save this record on my laptop. I have plenty of
Wow.
it. You even wrote it in capitals.
Yeah,
Thank you
perfect.
so much.
Okay, I had a productive hour. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. Um,
So our YouTube channel is Learning English with Oxford. We're going to put the link in the comments, so do go ahead and follow us. We've also got lots more videos coming up, and they're meant to help you with your English. And make sure if any of you guys are not following us on Instagram, follow us on Learning English with Oxford. And if you're not following English with Rael, go ahead and follow him because he makes amazing videos that are going to help you with your English language learning journey. And also,
yeah,
you'll also know when the next live streams are on, so you'll never miss a
absolutely.
live stream.
Absolutely. And they can check out the stories as well, right? Because we will remind them on a daily basis.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I guess let's wrap up this session. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. It's been a pleasure to have you on our live stream. And thank you so much for this amazing lesson that has helped the learners go ahead and progress with their English language learning journey. And as we can see, they're all so grateful in the comments. And it's been so lovely to have you all. And we're really grateful to have you guys here with us. And we hope to see you in the next session. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have all of you here today, guys. Or whether you're joining from your workplace, you joined from your home, or on the move. Thanks a lot for being with us today. And thanks a lot for being very active today. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next session, which will be next week, right, Jessica?
Next week, same time, same
Same time,
place. You know where the link is because it's in the
same
comments.
faces.
Make sure you click the link in the comment and also follow us so that you know when we're going live. All
Absolutely.
right.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Bye. Have a good
Take care.
one. Take care.
Okay. It's over. We are